Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson speaks on Coach Deboer and this 2025 Alabama Crimson Tide football team. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide and quarterback Ty Simpson and what he had to say about Coach Deboer and this 2025 Alabama football team. All right, Ty Simpson finally got a chance to speak, and boy, did I like what he had to say. He talked about why he's still at Alabama, and it's because of the good Lord. He said that God put him at Alabama, and he feel like even though he done waited 3 years, he still can accomplish everything that he wanted to do when he first set foot on the campus of the University of Alabama, and that's to take the Crimson Tide to a national championship and win it. And I believe he can do it in 2025. Okay, I loved everything this guy had to say. I mean, he talked about the buy-in with Coach Deboer, the philosophy, okay? He even said it. Nick Saban ain't walking in. We all know that. Nick Saban is still at the University of Alabama, and he'll help out from time to time like he did, to bring in, I believe it was Xavier Crowell, to help bring him in. He'll do stuff like that, help out from time to time. But guess what? Coach Deboer is doing his own thing. He's running this team the way he sees fit. All right. Y'all can talk about 9-4 all you want, but that's a thing of the past. All right. Thing of the past. You want to talk about 9-4 as if a 9-4, record is a bad record for a first-year head coach at a new program. That's above average. All right. Way above average. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. For Ty Simpson, he is the right guy. I believe until he shows something different on the field, I believe Ty Simpson is the right guy for the job. And if what Ty Simpson said don't get you fired up as an Alabama fan, I don't know what will. All right. But anyway, as I said, you can find this article on 3 Rivals, wherever. It's been out a couple of days. So if you ain't read it, go read it, man. The title of it is Ty Simpson on buying into Deboer, upholding the standard. Coach Saban not going to walk in. Okay, we know Coach Saban is gone. We know that. But these fans of other programs like to reiterate that all the time. You don't have Saban anymore. Saban is gone. We know that. He left January of last year. So we know he's gone. He been gone. All right. And he won't never coach for Alabama again. He will never walk the sidelines of Bryant-Denny Stadium as a head coach. So to let y'all know, y'all haters know, we know that Coach Saban is not coming back. We know that. We got Coach Deboer. It's a new era. All right. And this team has bought into Coach Deboer. But let's get into what Ty Simpson had to say. So, well, where do I want to start? Well, okay. Where do I want to start? I had my starting point, but I done lost it. But anyway, I'll get back to it. The redshirt junior quarterback said the franchise understand it's a new era in Tuscaloosa, and Nick Saban is not going to walk in the door. Okay, just got through talking about that. Ty Simpson also said the team is all in on Deboer and knows he's going to put his stamp on the culture that Saban built. Basically saying Coach Deboer is going to make the culture even better. Coach Saban built the culture, but Coach Deboer is going to put his stamp on it. Bam! Stamp it, baby. And Coach Deboer will have a daggone statue outside of Bryant-Denny Stadium after he win his first national championship at the University of Alabama. And you haters better hope it ain't in 2025. His second year as the head coach of my Alabama Crimson Tide. Because it's possible. It is possible. Coming into Coach Deboer coming into Alabama, all you haters doubted him. All right. And he went on a tear, bringing in the what was it? I think we was the number 3 ranked recruiting class in his first, before he even coached the game at Alabama. he brought in the number 3 recruiting class. And this year, he's going to have a top 5, top 3 recruiting class, all right? They have a big recruit commit today, all right? So don't y'all fret when Alabama have a top 3 recruiting class for 2026. You was laughing two weeks ago, last week, you was laughing at Alabama about their recruiting, all right? Because he was bringing in 3 stars. Hey, you can get 3 stars and play like 5 stars. This guy done did it at the University of Washington, okay? So it is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with getting 3 stars, all right? But this recruiting class, this month, summer rain, is already happening, all right? So don't doubt Coach Kalen DeBoer, because guess what? Ty Simpson and his team is not doubting him. So us as fans shouldn't doubt Coach Kalen DeBoer. You haters can doubt him all you want, but y'all been wrong in everything you done said about Coach Kalen DeBoer. But anyway, keep it going. Yep. Coach Saban built the culture, and Coach Kalen DeBoer is putting his stamp on it. He also said, we're going to make sure that our attention's on Coach Kalen DeBoer, and we're going to do it his way. And that's what I think the leaders understand is Coach Saban's not going to walk in here. He is not. So you got to be all in on the coach you got right now. And guess what? Like he said, they're going to make sure their attention is on Coach Kalen DeBoer, and they're going to do it his way. This place is built on toughness and understands we're doing things that nobody else does all the time, every year. Coach Kalen DeBoer has molded that with his philosophy as well. And I think we've had one of the best off seasons in my 4 years of being here. Think about that now. Think about that. Alabama is having one of the best off seasons in Ty Simpson's 4 years of being at Alabama. And he was with Nick Saban 2 years, 2 off seasons. And this is the best under Coach Kalen DeBoer. That should get you excited. That should let every Alabama fan know something, all right? I know talk is cheap. If you just talking it and ain't walking it on the field, then it's all for naught. But Ty Simpson, he's got me excited. And guess what? They understand what Coach Kalen DeBoer is trying to do. We already know they bought into Coach Kalen DeBoer because why? You had nobody to transfer in the spring portal. Absolutely nobody. So you know they bought into him. You know they bought into his philosophy. Come on, man. We got to make it make sense. And Ty Simpson is making it make sense as to why nobody left via the transfer portal. All right, so hey, it is what it is. You haters can hate all you want, man. All you want. But anyway, what else he had to say? When asked if it took time for the new philosophies to really set in, Simpson didn't dispute the idea and said Alabama is ready to get back to the championship standard. We definitely won at the championship standard last year. So with Ty Simpson saying they ready to get back to it. On the question about taking a year to buy into the new philosophies, he said, you could say that last year it wasn't the standard of Alabama football, losing 3 or 4 games. Our standard is championships, winning games, and being physical. All right. After seeing last year and leaving that bad taste in our mouth, everybody's like, we've got to do something different. You ain't lying. We can't be how we were last year. In our first leadership group, Coach Kalen DeBoer said that. We all agreed. We've got to do things differently now, and we've got to understand that we have to come in with that physical Alabama Standard mindset, but also understand that Coach Kalen DeBoer is going to put his little nuances on it. Say it again. Say it again. We got to come in with that physical Alabama Standard mindset and understand Coach Kalen DeBoer going to put his little nuances on it. Come on now. As an Alabama fan, don't this just excite you? Hopefully hopefully all of this will be seen on the field and not just said in front of a camera. But it excites me, man. It excites me. Last year left a bad taste in these players' mouth. Okay? And they want to get that out, get that taste out. And the only way they can do that is win football games. Not only the games that you're supposed to win, which you didn't do last year, but to get some of these games are going to be tough. You got to battle it out. You got to stay in the fight. You got to hold the road, baby. That's what you got to do. And you got to perform up to the Bama Standard. Even though if you lose a game, as long as you leave it all out on the field, that's all we can ask for. Leave it all out on the field. Okay? You lose a game, don't beat yourselves. You lose a game, make sure that you still playing disciplined football. Make sure you still being physical. All right? That's all we can ask. Put your best foot forward. All right? Because last season, you didn't do that against Vanderbilt. You didn't do that against Oklahoma. You didn't do that against Michigan. You didn't do it against Tennessee. Okay? Just put your best foot forward. That's all we can ask. Me, KB, I have all the faith in Coach Deboer because Coach Deboer is a proven winner. Plus, he got his right-hand man back, Ryan Grubb. Damn right. But anyway, I'm so glad that Ty Simpson finally got a chance to speak. I love every word that he had to say. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Even Cade Klubnik spoke on Ty Simpson because he stayed loyal to the University of Alabama, even though he had to sit on the bench. He had to sit on the bench behind. Who he had to sit on the bench behind? Jalen Milroe and freak. How the fuck I forget this guy's name? He won the damn Heisman Trophy. But anyway, he had to sit on the bench behind them. Bryce Young and Jalen Milroe. And he waited and he stayed loyal. Cade Klubnik talked about him. Basically, Cade Klubnik is a fan of Ty Simpson, all right? You know, Cade Klubnik, he's the quarterback of those Clemson Tigers, who I think going to have a pretty good team. But anyway, Ty Simpson got me hyped up. He got me hyped up. I'm just ready for the season, man. I'm just ready for the season. I'm ready to see how Ty Simpson going to perform as a starter. I'm ready to see this 2025 version of the Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm ready to see this team, especially offensively, with Ryan Grubb and the weapons that he got to work with. You know, and I'm also ready to see this year's defense. Second year on the Kane Womack. You know, these guys that played last year as young freshmen. I'm ready to see how much they done improved. Okay, I'm just ready. We ain't got long, man. It's talking season. I'm messing with Florida State fans. It's all in fun though. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just ready to see what this Alabama Crimson Tide team is going to look like against Florida State. But until then, man, y'all be blessed. Remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.